Sharp 10:30. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This is Dr. Mahesh, a Joint Commissioner and Director from Government of Bashaji. Very nice, very nice. So now this is the season 2 of CPDO TI and INFA series of poultry health. This has been an endeavor from great efforts from INFA along with CPDO TI to launch, because poultry health is a very vast subject. So how to really cover in one series or one seminar or one webinar was a tough task for us. When we sat with the INFA team and CPDO TI, we felt that we can do in season. Like the way we have seen in Netflix and Amazon, the seasons are very hit. You have seen Money Heist, you have seen, you would have seen the Real Fauda, and then Family Man. These are all very anticipated and in $1 million watched across the world. The people are watching a Spanish serial, people are watching a serial from Turkey, serial from Israel. So that is what we are now want to go global. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Just give you a glimpse of what is going to happen in the next up to almost 2.5 hours. What we checked out. So CPDO TI is an institution and a government of India where we are having a legacy of 6 decades. This institution started in 1960. So putting an endeavor to mostly on capacity building, training professional across India and about 53 countries. So that is the legacy Government of India carries from this institute across the world. So what we have checked out in this session is, this is an online discussion forum. CPDO TI started 3 programs. One is Entrepreneurs Day, another is Entrepreneurship and Poultry Awareness Week. Then we started a program called Online Discussion Forum. So in this forum, the idea is to go well deep into a particular topic. We had series on nutrition, we had series on alternate species, we had series on poultry health season 1. So they're all available in our app, CPDO TI app in Google Play Store. The whole endeavor is to give you a great practical knowledge backed up seminar. So we believe in practicality, we believe in bringing the state of art experts. They are the real touch of the field experts to give you great ideas. So to give you a program for the today, so now I'll be just briefing you about whole idea of the program event. Followed by that, Vijay Makhija will give you a brief on INFA, and our good friend Mr. Vijay Tang will brief you on an inaugural way that how this program and what the presidential chief guest address. Then we have a special guest, Dr. Roel Mulder from Netherlands. He'll be briefing you on WPSA, World Poultry Science Association. He is the Secretary General addressing straight away from Netherlands. Thanks to Corona, I think it would have been a great difficulty that to bring everybody onto the board. People are joining from Ahmedabad, people are joining from Coimbatore, from Hyderabad, from across the world to bring in. So Dr. Roel Mulder will be addressing a special invitee address. Then followed by that, we have technical sessions. 3 eminent speakers who are well known in the poultry field. Dr. Jayaraman will be addressing on immunity simplified. Dr. Ajay Deshpande will be giving you data management and traceability. Dr. Javed Mulani will be giving you on food safety in chicken. Then we will have a very quick question and answer session by Dr. Vijay Makhija. He will shoot the questions posed by you in the chat box. Be alert and pose a lot of questions. We have put in 15 minutes for the agenda in that. Then followed by a great panel discussion. So in the panel discussion also, we have mooted an idea that One Health approach to tackle AMR. You all know that AMR cannot be an issue of only animal health. It is an issue for human health. It is an issue for global health. So keeping in view of these 3 eminent panelists who are the subcommittee members of the INFA, we brought in Dr. DJ Kalita, Dr. NC Prakash Reddy, Dr. Mr. Ritesh R. Patel, who are well experts in the regulatory affairs. They know thick and thin of how a regulation happens, how things has to be moved in. So this is a broad framework of the program which we have checked out. To give you further brief on the issues of poultry health. So today, if you have seen that immunity is an issue, one need to understand how immunity will be simplified. So we all know once we give a vaccine, immunity develops. I think Dr. Jayaraman will brief you in detail about how really simple is it to understand immunity. And our good friend Dr. Ajay will be briefing you more on how the traceability and data management will be tackled. So similarly, the expert Javed Mulani, you know that today the regulatory affairs of stamping food safety is very critical. So he'll be addressing on that. So this is a broad background of our endeavor. So with this, probably I would say that today the technology is so good. We are all linking up. Probably if you see the numbers now, everybody participants are online, and I welcome everybody on behalf of CPDO-TI and on behalf of INFA. INFA is, you all know that the Indian Federation of Animal Health Companies. A great effort from them, especially Mr. Vijay Tang, Dr. Vijay Makhija, and the other panelists. So with this opening remarks, I will now pass on to Dr. Vijay Makhija to give a brief about INFA activities and other issues. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Over to Dr. Vijay Makhija.
Good morning, everyone. Dr. Mahesh, am I audible and visible?
Yes, Vijay.
Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome to all of you, those who are joining on this Zoom link, and many of you are joining through on the YouTube channel of CPDO-TI. On behalf of entire managing committee of INFA, I extend a very warm welcome to you and thank you for sparing your valuable time with us this morning. So in a few minutes, I'd like to share an overview of INFA. INFA is a progressive force to represent Indian animal health industry. It was incepted in 2012, and this year we are celebrating the 10th year anniversary. Perhaps one of the largest animal health association in the world. We have a strength of 52 members companies contributing close to 85% of the animal health products turnover in India. Our vision is to creating a trust, enhancing animal health industry value and contribution to society, high standard of competitiveness, ethical best practices, innovation and leadership. Our mission is to create a database of various segments of animal health, formulate a fair marketing environment through ethical business practices, contributes toward the development of regulatory framework for the new and existing animal health products, contribute toward the drafting national animal health policy of India in coordination with different stakeholders, and partnering with the global animal health trade bodies. This is the chart which talks about the strength of INFA. All the 52 member companies contribute together for the development of INFA. This is our team, INFA Managing Committee. This is the team which steers all the activity with support of the subcommittees and all the INFA members. Among the many objectives of INFA, one is to be a knowledge partner in the areas of animal health. That's the sole reason that we partnered with CPDO-TI in the area of sharing the knowledge together. Knowledge dissemination is our core focus area. We collaborate with multiple stakeholders, whether it is ministries, regulators, export-import departments, our industry bodies, different universities and the research institute, and also with the many of the global health association. And CPDO-TI is one of the pioneering institutes in imparting the training and development for the poultry sector. Hence, we have been collaborating with CPDO-TI last few events. The way we work is the foundation is our subcommittees. So we have different subcommittees to focus on the specific topic, specific subject. Biological subcommittee, they focus on the updating the IP with the veterinary biological and diagnostic monograph, collaborating with different institute, IVRI, MOA, MOH for the veterinary biologicals. Feed supplement subcommittee, which focus on the categorization of feed supplement, harmonization in labeling and use of feed supplement. And wonderful initiative by Feed Supplement Committee has done is creation of the white paper, which is a mother document we referred for anything around the feed supplement in India. Therapeutic and Disinfectant Subcommittee, which focus on the inclusion of veterinary drugs and API monographs in IP, working consistently to ensure all regulations are followed and representing to the MOH and MOFD. Our Ayurveda subcommittee team focus on the collaboration with the Department of Ayush and contributing to the Ayurvedic pharmacopoeia and implementation of the labeling guidelines for Ayurvedic products. Our human resource team, they create a lot of attention regards to talent attraction into our sector. So you can find on our website, the link is provided here, where you can find a web portal which attracts the talent for our industry. So yesterday I checked the database. There are close to 350 candidates who have been looking forward to work in the animal health sector. So this is one resource which we have developed to attract talent in our sector. Import and Export Subcommittee focuses on coordination with different departments on the CBSE on custom clearance matters, plus also focusing on the export topics, working very closely with the different departments and also to ensure ease of doing business. GMP and CSR subcommittee focus on the good marketing practices, code of conduct, and numerous CSR activities. Few of them I'll highlight in subsequent slides. Our aquaculture subcommittee work with the different stakeholders, collaboration, and to ensure that the aquaculture industry is being well represented in the INFA as well. Now, few of the key highlights of the INFA. On a regulatory front, there is an enhanced collaboration with the regulators, and INFA is invited in all the major decision-making process and is considered as the voice of the industry. Many of the regulatory reforms, INFA has been a contributor, whether it is veterinary sale coming into existing in CDSCO office in 2018, or veterinary specific guidelines for biologicals, or parallel submission of new veterinary drug application, to name a few. This is one very important topic, and you will find more details in the panel discussion. INFA is playing a very key role in terms of One Health and the AMR. So INFA's endeavor is to share scientific data to counteract the misleading information being spread with respect to AMR emanating from the AH products. So these are the various events where INFA has been participating. The recent one being on the World Zoonosis Day, we organized a webinar where we talked about this important aspect of One Health and the AMR. Any time of the calamity, any time of adversity, INFA and its members all are standing strong together and providing all the support. These are the few situations where we had challenges, whether it was cyclones, Kerala flood, J&K floods, and Chennai flood. INFA and its members collaborated and provided the best possible support. More so ever in our drive for addressing the malnutrition and hunger, we have been creating awareness on the World Egg Day, so that egg is being promoted, and egg being a wholesome, affordable, and nutritious product can address the challenges of malnutrition and hunger. In addition to that, we have been collaborating with global organizations, one of being HFA, Health for Animals. We are an affiliate of HFA, and we have organized Global Animal Health Conference in 2016, and which was attended by regulators across the world. Very recently, we contributed of the HFA initiative of global benchmarking study, and it is published now and is available on the HFA website. We also closely work with AHA and JVPA associations in a part of our global outreach. We have been recognized by the Indian Poultry Journalist Association, and twice we have been recognized for our contribution to the Indian poultry industry. Coming to today's event, we have been collaborating with CPDO-TI. So our first event was on 12th of August, wherein distinguished speakers and eminent panelists talked about the trends in the poultry health. And today also we have a distinguished panel and distinguished invitees who are going to share the knowledge with us all. And this is the session we can exchange knowledge with each other. And this is the objective of this collaboration. For more information to learn, please visit INFA website and also the social media channels on LinkedIn, Twitter, and YouTube. We have a dedicated YouTube channel so that you can find the videos of different events over there. So with this, I extend a very warm welcome to all of you, and passing it back to Dr. Mahesh for the further proceedings. Thank you, Dr. Mahesh. Dr. Mahesh, you can unmute, please.
Thank you so much, Vijay, joining from Mumbai. Those of you who are meeting first time, I don't think that anybody is meeting first time Vijay. Everybody knows Vijay, General Secretary of INFA. He is the chairman for Biological and Biosecurity Subcommittee INFA, has been associated with INFA from 2013, and INFA's passion is to drive healthy animals, healthier India. Great motto. He's been put in 20 years of experience working with Asia Pacific regions, poultry sector, and leading animal health nutrition companies all over the globe. So now it is my privilege to invite for the inaugural address Mr. Vijay Tang, again a good personality and a good friend of us. He is the president for Global Health Business INTAS, founder member of founder president for INFA, a fellow Academy of Sciences of Animal Welfare, member of Gujarat Veterinary Association, and visiting faculty for many premier institutions. Even he was profiled as a front runner for young professionals by Business India. These are all very good ideas. And then another interesting factor I keep mentioning second time, He is from a background of finance journalist. It's very interesting to note that, finance journalist to animal health specialist, it's a great movement. And Mr. Tang had various CSR initiatives, and INTAS and the same were duly recognized in 2007 when INTAS bagged Animal Farm Global Excellent Award in UK. There are many accolades. It will take a lot of time. I think everybody knows Vijay. So another very interesting part, as an avid environmentalist, Mr. Tang played an important role in campaign called Save the Vulture. So he has been a key speaker in various forums of international and national this thing and World Health Congress. So thank you very much, Mr. Vijay, joining from Ahmedabad. All over to Vijay Tang.
Thank you, Dr. Mahesh. At the very outset, I would like to thank Dr. Mahesh and the CPDO-TI. Dr. Mahesh is one of the most energetic persons I have come across. He's always full of energy and he energizes all people around. And I think he's the one single person who has energized INFA to collaborate with them. I also thank my colleague, Dr. Makhija, who has collaborated with Dr. Mahesh and brought on this wonderful series. What's important today is that it's easy to start something, but to continue the program with the same intensity, with the same fervor is something very, very special. And bringing up this the session 2 is something very, very interesting and very vital for poultry health. We always felt that the increasing trend towards the poultry produce and the value-added poultry products demands a holistic healthcare system and a very balanced nutritional approach. In fact, the Indian industry today is more intensive and science-based, which can be, I would say, attributed to very supportive government policies, proficient scientific community, and a competent healthcare system. We are observing tremendous amount of innovation and transformation towards safe, healthy, nutritious poultry produce, very strong economic rearing system, and a lot of focus on welfare of birds. We do understand that multiple challenges confront the increasing demand of wholesome poultry food products, including the focus on the gut to maximize the intestinal efficiency, high density production conditions, waste management, emergence of infectious pathogens, especially those that emerge in an antibiotic-free animal production environment. These newer disease control strategies can be classified broadly into those that are directly cytotoxic against infections or remove pathogenic toxins, including vaccines, hyperimmune antibodies, antimicrobial peptides, bacteriophages, and those that augment non-specific host immunity and gut health, including what we can say is phytochemicals, adjuvants, prebiotics, probiotics. In fact, today's discussion will throw enough light on managing the immune system, and we have wonderful experts who will be speaking on that. We will be also focusing on data management and traceability, which assumes tremendous amount of significance from food safety perspectives. And I think I was glad to hear that we have a speaker who is going to be specially focused on the food safety aspects. Now, it's not only about the health, we are also talking about a wholesome health, right up to the consumption level we are going to track. So that is something which is very, very interesting. I think Dr. Makhija briefed you that we have always focused on One Health, and this is the triad of human, animals, and environment. And today's panel discussion is also going to throw some light about how industry is playing a very important role, about science-based discussions. We are not driven by some off-word comments here and there, a lot of things going on in the media. We are all for science. We are promoting judicious, rational use of antibiotics, because antibiotics are definitely used as a part of animal welfare measure. So I'm sure that today's discussion will also be very, very useful for all the participants. INFA has been significantly contributing to the health and welfare of animals through its product advancements, balanced nutritionals, biologicals, therapeutic solutions. INFA and its members, we plan and aim to uplift the Indian animal healthcare sector at par with the global standards. In poultry, we have some latest technologies of healthcare already available within the country, and many more advancements are in pipeline to further evolve and lead the poultry industry at the global arena. INFA also believes in strengthening our knowledge system and bridging the gap between academia and industry. In fact, during our first season as well, we have offered that all the students and the researchers who are listening to us, should collaborate, reach out, because it is the academia, the researchers, and the student community and the industry. If they work together, we can be able to bring a lot of innovation for managing poultry health. So those interested can reach definitely to INFA, and we'll be putting them in touch with the relevant organizations. With these thoughts of collaboration, I wish this series to continue, and we will have wonderful sessions in the days ahead. I thank Dr. Mahesh and his energy, which is quite infectious and stimulating and motivating for organizing this. And I also thank all the panelists, all the members, Dr. Raul from joining from overseas early in the morning. And I'm sure that we all are going to have a wonderful session. Thank you to all of you, and over to you, Dr. Mahesh.